I've got to lose some weight, but my head's all over the place. What can I do? I need to get my mind right. Hi, I'm Dexter from DCMCglobal.com, and this is a lifestyle channel for truck drivers who want to lose weight and make a little bit of money online. Now, today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm just taking my little puppy for a walk. Just say hello. Say hello. Hello. He's not talking. He's not very talkative today. But I'm just taking my little puppy for a walk across some fields, some local fields, and I'm getting a little bit of exercise at the same time as doing the video, so that can't be bad, can it? So what I want to talk to you about today is, it's a little bit different. I'm talking about mindset. Now, for most people who want to lose weight, we have a sort of a mindset. We have willpower, if you like. We think about willpower and following a diet and a routine and those sort of things, and that's great. That's fantastic for people that can make that work. That is awesome. But for most people that I know, myself included, it's not just about having the willpower to do something, because willpower is great. Not everybody has willpower. Some people do, some people don't. But for me, I think, given the experiences that I've had and the people that I've seen, a lot of the things stem from other things apart from willpower. So, for example, most people I know would say that if you want to lose weight, you're going to have to eat different things. You're going to have to eat more sensibly. You're going to have to give things up. Now, when you talk about giving things up, you're talking about going on a diet. Now, for most people, going on a diet basically means giving up maybe things that you enjoy, maybe sacrificing foods and drinks that you'd like to have. And for a lot of people, that is a bit of a challenge. Myself included, it is a bit of a challenge. But the main thing I want to say is that the mindset is a difficult thing to master. And the problem is that if you think about losing weight, you're thinking about going on a diet. The first thing you think about dieting is, oh, I can't have this, I can't have that. I've got to have a regime, I've got to stick to something. And people do that. People stick to a regime, they follow a food program, whether it be Slimmers World or Weight Watchers or one of those other types of things, and they, religiously follow it for weeks and weeks and weeks, maybe even months and months and months, sometimes even years and years and years, in order to get down to their goal weight, their desired weight. And what happens when they get to that goal weight, that desired weight? Because they've been on a diet, they thought to themselves, oh wow, fantastic, I've got down to my weight, the diet is over, that's it. Now I can go back to being normal, I can eat all the foods and drinks that I like, and because I've lost loads of weight, I'll be fine, I'll be great, I'm already healthy. Well, unfortunately, that's not really how it works. Because when you've lost all that weight, chances are, and this has been proven time and time again, when you've lost all that weight, as soon as you go back to your old habits and your old ways and your bad habits and your bad ways, then you end up putting the weight back on, which is not good, because nobody wants to put the weight back on. One of the difficulties I find for most people when it comes to losing weight, unfortunately, is that because of the mindset issue, you have to want to lose weight. I have met lots of people who have been bigger people, smaller people, people who have lost weight, some people want to gain weight. But for most of these people, they never say to me, the big people, the people who are overweight, they never say to me, I'm really happy being this size. I'm really happy being 18 stone or 20 stone or 25 stone. People don't say that. People generally want to get down to a fit and healthy, manageable sort of size. But how do you do that? Well, it's a very difficult thing to do. A lot of people have a catalyst, something that inspires them, that spurs them on to lose the weight. They don't just come up one day and say, right, that's it, today's the day I start, today's the day, from now on, I'm going to lose weight. It doesn't happen like that. you have to have a catalyst. And that's how it works for most people. There's something, or somebody says something to you, or you see something, you see a photograph of yourself, or somebody says something that is very nasty or maybe not complimentary, and you think, wow, that is not good at all. I do not want that. I do not want that. So immediately you say to yourself, right, that's it. I'm going to do something about it. And that's great. You need that catalyst to do it. But what I'm trying to say to people is you need to change your lifestyle. It's a lifestyle, not a diet. With a lifestyle, you're going along, you're changing your general way of eating and drinking things. And sometimes things will work, sometimes things won't work. So the things that don't work, what do? You have to tweak. You have to do nips and tucks and change little things about the way you do it, just to make it work better. And that's the only way, in my opinion, to make a lifestyle choice about what you eat. Because it's not, I don't think, about getting to a goal weight and then relaxing, flopping and saying, that's it, I've done it, I've achieved my goal weight. It's not about that, or I don't think it should be about that. It should be about lifestyle. So if you need to eat and drink different things, then you have to accept at some point that you will need to eat and drink those different things really for the rest of your life. There are things that you can add and take away, and you can have treats every now and again, and there's nothing wrong with having treats. But you don't want the treats to become part of your lifestyle. You don't want them to become part of the plan. You really want to have a better way of living. It is about lifestyle. If you can have a better way of living, then ultimately you will help to maintain your nice, new, slender look. And who doesn't want to be able to maintain that look? Everybody does. It's certainly a lot better. Now, for me, I think that getting that mindset is not easy. There are many books, videos, films, lots of people tell you different things about how you should and shouldn't do this thing. But really and truly, in my opinion, it is an individual thing. It's up to you. It's up to the individual to come out and work out what it is about themselves that they want to change. Now, if you want to change your lifestyle, I can give you help and guidance and information based on my experiences and other people's experiences that I know about how to lose weight, how to diet. One of the acronyms I try to use is SERF. Stop eating rubbish food. I'll say it again. SERF. Stop eating rubbish food. And trust me, that will work. And that is great. And there are lots of things along with that acronym that will help you to lose weight. A bit of exercise, drinking plenty of water, try to eat and drink less of the nice foods, if you like, the sugary foods, or the things that help you to, or that make you put on weight. Yes, that's great. There are lots of things out there that will help you to lose the weight, but ultimately you've got to want to do it. And for most people, as I said, there is a catalyst. There's something that sort of kicks you off. Often it's a photograph. You may have seen you may be in a video somewhere, in a birthday party or a wedding or something. You've seen yourself on film and you look at yourself and you go, wow, do I really look like that? Yes, you do. So you do need to do something about it. And ultimately, if you want to live a little bit longer or even a lot longer, then you have to start somewhere. You want to start from today. Now, lifestyle, it is a difficult thing to master, and the mindset is an even more difficult thing to master, because for most people, you can't just switch it on and switch it off. There are all sorts of demons that most people have, whether you are a chocoholic, or you like savoury food, or you don't really like doing exercise, or you don't like drinking water, or you like to drink beer, or spirits, or wine. There are lots of things that people might enjoy doing, and that is fine for people to enjoy those things a little bit, in moderation, everything in moderation. But sometimes it is difficult. It's difficult for people to be able to say, you know what, I don't really want to do that anymore. it's not doing me any good. It's difficult. It is difficult. There's no way around it. There is no alternative. There is no substitute for hard work. Now, if you have somebody who can help you, maybe a partner or somebody who you can talk to every now and again, who can spur you on, give you help and advice, then that is great. It's always good to get help. Everybody needs help. I had help, other people had help, but you need to want to do it yourself. Your mind will always throw up challenges. Most people, as I say, have some sort of demons, something that has made them get to the size that they have become, whether they have had depression or they have been through a relationship breakup, or maybe they have just got very comfortable in their lifestyle. All those things can happen, and when that does happen, sometimes people will just accept maybe that this is the size that they are going to be. Do you really want to accept that? No, I don't think you do. So you have to do something about it. Now, again, in my experience, it is very difficult sometimes to be able to overcome those mental, psychological sort of issues. There are often temptations in the way. And as I've said in one of my previous videos, if you're a truck driver, try to avoid going to a particular services where you know that they have deals on chocolate bars or biscuits or crisps or whatever it is that is your particular weakness. Try to avoid those sort of places, because ultimately, if you keep going to those places, you will keep gaining weight and you will not lose weight. So you have to say to yourself, I'm going to have to change. Now, lifestyle, I believe, is the way forward, is the best way to lose the weight, because once you're on a diet, you have the diet mentality. You think to yourself, yes, this is great. I'm on this plan from Slimming World. I'm on the plan from Weight Watchers or whoever it is that helps you to lose your weight, and you're following a meal plan and you do it quite successfully. And for the first week or 2 or 3 or 4, everything's going really well, because you can start to see the weight really going off. And then 5 or 6 weeks, yes, it's still going okay. 8 weeks, 10 weeks, 2 months. Yes, things are going really well. I'm really enjoying it. Yes, this plan is definitely working. But then most people at some stage will plateau. They will get to a stage where they are following the plan, they're following the routine, but they're not losing any weight. And it is very easy to get disheartened. And that is when the mind will try to create obstacles. Those are the things that you have to try to overcome. And it's not easy. We are not always able to overcome these obstacles. Everybody has some sort of demon, something in their way that prevents them from doing things. The most successful people in the world have all failed at something. Nobody was instantly successful at everything they've done. Nobody that I know. Everybody has failed at something. Everybody has to try and try again. It is trial and error. You have to do it until you can find something that works. And to my mind, if you can create a better lifestyle for yourself, then ultimately, if you are thinking long term, which in my opinion is the best way to think, then you will lose the weight. If you have a lifestyle plan and you are losing weight over a period of time, then you may one day say to yourself, right, today I'm going to just have carrots and beetroot or broccoli or whatever for a couple of days, and that's fine. And then tomorrow I'm going to have something else to follow, part of the lifestyle plan. But you have to follow something that is easy to do, because it's easy to get bored of these sort of plans. They are not fun. Some of them are terrible. They are really, really difficult to follow. And if you are a truck driver, you know, you may not have access to all of the ingredients that the people want you to have all the time. You may not have access to cooking facilities all of the time. You may not have access to a microwave or a fridge where you can keep your food fresh or cook your food. You know, you really have to try to find something that works for you. And if you have it as a lifestyle choice where you have little things that you can change every now and again, then it keeps it interesting. It stops it becoming a little bit staid and a little bit boring. It makes it so that you can do things all the time which keep it interesting. And when it's interesting, you carry on losing weight. Now, on most of these normal plans, when you've got to your goal weight, it is very easy and very tempting to just stop and just say to yourself, wow, I've done it. I'm just going to take it easy now. I can carry on eating and drinking those things that I've been denying myself for so long. And a lot of diets do feel like denial, and that's what it is. So you have to say, right, I can no longer have the portions or the quantities of these things that I really, really enjoy, because I know that they are bad for me. I can have a few of them sometimes, a little bit, every now and again, but I am not able to keep on having them all the time. It is not good for me. And you know it is not good for you. So stop eating rubbish food. I'll say it again, SERF. Stop eating rubbish food. Now, the other thing I want to say is that if you can manage to conquer these demons and you can work out a way of just tweaking your lifestyle every now and again, then you will get the benefit. Don't be disheartened if it takes a little bit of time. Nothing comes overnight. Nothing is instant unless you win the lottery. And the chance of winning the lottery for most people is very remote. So it's like some sort of magic pill. We have all seen something on the internet where somebody said, wow, I have found this miracle cure for weight loss. It is fantastic. I started to take these pills and within 3 months I had a flat stomach and I could do this and I could do that. That is great. I don't think it works for most people. It may be something that has worked for a couple of people, but chances are it is something that is either a scam or something that has not been tested and may not work. Now, you don't want to take risks with your own health. You want to make your health better. One of the ways to make your health better is to lose weight. Lose weight, have a happy life. That is the best thing. So, lifestyle is the best way. Losing weight is a good way to get a better life. Now, one of the things that you could do, if you are so inclined and you are a responsible person, is to maybe get a dog. Say hello. He's not interested today. Ot! He's not playing the game. So one of the things you could do is to get a puppy. Now, walking a dog, a puppy, is great. I have this little husky puppy and he takes a lot of walking. He has a lot of energy. Consequently, you're bound to lose some weight because of all the dog walking that you're going to do. That is the plan. But there are other things that you could do. You could join a local gym. Now, gyms are great. Gyms are fun. At the moment, we are going through the coronavirus, the COVID-19. So not everybody has access to a gym at the moment. But if you do have access to one, then they are a great way to get into a bit of an exercise regime, because exercise will undoubtedly help you to lose weight. You have to be consistent. You have to go often. You have to actually work when you go there. It is no good going there and saying, I've been to the gym for 3 hours when you've been chatting for 2, because exercising your jaw is great, but it is not good at losing belly fat or making your thighs smaller or giving you muscles on your chest. That will not work. You need to do the work. You need to do the exercise. So ultimately, you need to do something better. But mindset is the thing. That is the key. It is a very, very difficult thing for most people to overcome some sort of mindset, psychological, mental problems or issues when it comes to losing weight, because so many people that I know that have put on lots and lots of weight create little barriers and obstacles in their mind, and they say, well, I've been trying to do this, I've been trying to do that, I can't do it, I can't. And it is difficult to overcome that. It really is difficult. So you have to find a way that works for you. Now, as I said before, for most people there is some sort of a catalyst, something that triggers it, something that spurs you on, that where enough is enough. That is not for everybody, but it does happen to most people that I know. So most people need to find a way to overcome these mindset issues. And there are self-help books, self-help videos, audio books, lots of ways that can help you to deal with this. But ultimately, it is down to you. Nobody can do it for you. Nobody can make it work for you. You have to do it yourself, and you have to want to do it. If you start on a plan, a diet plan or a lifestyle plan, and you say, I'm going to lose weight, and you don't really believe that you can do it, then you will not do it. You have to want to do it. Now, I was really big, I had put on lots of weight, I got into bad habits, I had a really bad lifestyle, and I managed to turn it around. I found ways of tweaking my lifestyle, just cutting out some of the things that weren't good for me. I didn't cut out everything, because I don't perhaps, like some people, want to live to be 150 and say that I did everything right. I didn't eat the wrong foods, I didn't drink, I didn't smoke, I didn't do anything wrong. I don't want to be like that. I want to have a happy life, and I want to have an interesting life. So for most people, you do want to have a little bit of joy in your life. And for some people, that joy comes in eating chocolate bars, cakes, biscuits, and that is great if you want to eat those things. But if you continue to eat those at a large rate and consume bad things, you will get fatter and fatter and fatter. And if you want to lose weight, sometimes you need to get your mind right. One of my favourite films ever is Cool Hand Luke. Now, one of the things in that film that they say is, he's saying to the prison boss, the gang boss, he needs to get his mind right. He needs to get his mind right. And for most people who want to lose weight, if you are following any sort of a lifestyle plan, a lifestyle choice, you need to get your mind right. If you don't get your mind right, then it will not work. You need to get your mind right. If you get a chance, watch the film Cool Hand Luke. It is a great film. It is maybe not the easiest film to watch, but it is a great film. And you will understand that two things about that film that you can try to adopt. One, always try to have a smile on your face. Always try to be happy. If you can try to be happy, then people around you will also be happy. Now also, try to get your mind right. If you can get your mind right when you're trying to lose weight, then it will help you. Trust me, it will help. Once you've got that mindset, it will work. You will start to lose weight, and you will start to lose weight a little bit more slowly than some of these other plans, but it will be a nice way to do it, because you will not notice different things, different tweaks and nips and tucks that you're doing over a period of time. All you will see is the results. For me, when I was losing weight, I did it very slowly. I did it over a long period of time. And I think that is a good way to do it, because if you're doing it as a lifestyle choice, then you're not tempted to fall off the wagon and go back to doing different things, because it just becomes part of the way you eat and drink, part of your regime. And that works. That worked for me. That should work for everybody else as well. But when you are following that sort of regime, one of the things I really enjoyed was maybe to go into a shop and buy a smaller pair of trousers, a smaller t-shirt, something that felt better and looked better. And that spurs you on, that inspires you to be able to keep on going, to keep losing the weight, to keep working hard. Now, working hard, mindset, exercise, stop eating rubbish food. These are the sort of things that you need to do in order to make sure that you will lose weight. And ultimately, it will make you better. It will give you a better lifestyle. If your lifestyle is better, then once you're losing the weight, you won't be tempted to go back to those bad habits. You can have bad things every now and again. You can have the odd glass of wine, or the odd couple of beers, or the odd bar of chocolate, or the odd cream cake. That's fine. You know, if you want to go out for a meal and, you know, you're having a nice pudding with your meal, that's great, that's fine. But that should be just a treat. It shouldn't be part of your everyday routine. It shouldn't be part of your lifestyle. Your lifestyle should be to keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid. KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Now, if you can keep it simple, follow your simple lifestyle plan, have nice things every now and again, then you will lose the weight. And once you've lost the weight, you will be happier. Now, I'm not saying that losing weight will make you more desirable to the opposite sex or make you wealthy. These things we can't control. But having a better, healthier body is definitely better for you in the long run, because it will help you to think about things that you want to do in the future, about what you want to do when you're a little bit older, which is nice. Now, for young people watching this, trying to lose weight, if you're a young truck driver, then again, it's very easy to fall into the habits of doing the things that the other guys have been doing for years and years, and they say that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, but you find your weight starting to creep on. Maybe it's not a good idea to follow some of these guys. And for the older people, well, you know what things work and what things don't work. And some of the things that don't work you may have been doing for quite a while. So you need to think about changing, and you need to want to change. If you want to change, you can make it work. And when you make it work, your weight will come down. When your weight comes down, you'll be healthier. And there's nothing wrong with being healthy. So, my name's Dexter from DCMCglobal.com, a lifestyle channel for truck drivers who want to lose weight and make a little bit of money online. If you're happy and you've had some useful information from the video, then give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of the same sort of content, then consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Have fun. Bye. Say bye-bye. He's still not talking.